Well, a special session of the Parliament has been called by the Parliamentary Affairs Minister, and he's confirmed this in a tweet. A 5-day session will be held, though what's on agenda has not been revealed yet by the government. What the Parliamentary Affairs Minister has said is that Amrit Kal, looking forward to a bunch of fruitful discussions and debate in Parliament. This also comes after the big G20 meet, the heads of state summit that will be held in Delhi next week. But Megha Prasad is now joining us live in studio. Megha, though the government has not revealed what's on agenda, let's talk about the larger political significance. It comes after, the government's big G20 summit, which will be held in the national capital, and also, a bunch of bills that the government is also looking to push through before 2024.
Well, you're right. Just a week later, after the G20 gets over, so 9th and 10th are the summit dates. Once that gets over, the date for the special session of the Parliament is 18 to 22nd. That is as per the tweet of the Parliamentary Affairs Minister. He's saying we are going to have 5 sittings during that time. But I did speak, of course, to his office. And this is what we are getting to understand this moment, that as far as the agenda is concerned, it has still not been sort of communicated. So clearly it's still in or with the very top of the government and the party. They would be the people, who would be aware about what is going to be on the table, because 5 sittings you want of both the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha, both the upper and the lower house will be in session. Clearly, there is some work to be done, and that work can only be about passing bills. So there is definitely something very important on the table, and that is why all of a sudden you had this plan of a 5-day long session, because the next full-fledged session we are only going to have maybe by the end of November, December. That's the winter session. At this moment, hard to say, and I don't want to second guess myself, and I don't want to get ahead of myself by saying, all right, these are the things we think could happen in these 5 sittings. I want to reserve all my information at this moment, just waiting for a confirmation, and I don't think that it's going to come anytime soon. It will take maybe another 4 or 5 days for us to get some bit of clarity as to why the government has called for this all of a sudden, the special session of the Parliament. But be clear of one thing, that you would have at least 1 or more important bills to be passed.
Right, Megha, thanks so much for joining us with all those details. And well, what we're being told is that that special Parliament session will be held not in the new building but in the old Parliament. And now Priyanka Chaturvedi of the Shiv Sena has also said that it's unfortunate that it's being held during Ganesh Chaturthi. It remains to be seen what's on agenda. Thanks, Megha, for joining us with those details.